Hey folks, welcome you all to a new video. This is CA Ganesh Bharadwaj. So in this video, I am going to share with you all the survival plan or the master strategy plan of your CA Inter May 2026 paper 6A financial management, right? And in this video, I'm clearly going to tell you how you can cover more than 45 marks out of the 50 mark component by just spending around 25 hours, right? Now I'm recording this video at around the midnight of 22nd, right? 22nd, 23rd, that midnight. So by the time you're watching this video, right, it will be uploaded on the 23rd of April, right? And as you all know, your group 2 exam start on 11th, right? So which means you have roughly about 18 days from today for your group 2 to get started. Now guys, out of this, I'm roughly asking you for just about 2.5 days to cover this entire financial management area. Now I am not kidding guys, I will prove it to you chapter wise, weightage mark wise, as well as duration that you can spend, right? Every single thing I will break it down to you. But before that, I want your commitment. I want commitment from your side, because this video is only for sincere students. I want you all to just go to the comment section and write down, I am ready for this challenge, because just watching the video alone will not help you. I'm here to give you guys a guidance. Now this will be useful only if you start making use of it, right? So it's your effort and you need to start working. So go down to the comment section and write, I'm ready for the challenge. Now coming back guys, now here, now I will clearly tell you how to spend this 25 hours to get a coverage of 45 plus marks. Now for you to do that, now there are some 3 resources which I am making available from my side. Now guys, if you've already attended my lectures, right, be it regular or exam oriented batch, trust me, now what takes 25 hours, this is for general students, I'm telling you in general. Now automatically, I'm not kidding, if you have attended our lectures and if you are having this notes, right, the running notes when I take the lectures, if you've got a proper running notes and if you've also taken up notes wherever I've dictated, now guys, this same 25 hours will reduce to just 12 to 15 hours. I'm not kidding guys, in just about 12 to 15 hours you will be able to complete the entire syllabus. Ask your seniors, they have done this before. That's all it takes. Now sir, no sir, I have not attended the lectures, so I've not attended your lectures, I've done a self study or maybe some other faculty, whatever it is. Now in this case, generally, now what I would suggest is you can make the best use of our free resources first, right? This is also something that is useful for our existing students, absolutely not a problem. The first thing is YouTube marathon. Now this time, all the chapters, all the practical chapters of financial management have been uploaded, right, in your YouTube marathon. So the marathon is available for all the practical chapters. You can happily watch it. Now apart from that, now I want you all to revise it. You revise the subject using our concept decoder book and solved question bank, right? For those who do not know, this is our FM concept decoder book, right? And this is the solved question bank. This solved question bank will have all the 100% of IC study material, past exam, RTP, MTP, along with MCQs. Everything is there. One stop solution for your entire FM preparation. That's about it. That too, similar questions are grouped together and all. It's extremely useful the day before your exam when you're revising it, right? And of course, this concept decoder, it has every chapter, it has concepts, that is useful for solving practical questions, as well as you have core theory topic at the end of every chapter, right? If you have the hard copy, well and good. If not, no problem, you can download these 2 books PDFs, right? Unlocked PDFs free of cost, right, on our website. This is available on my website Costfin as well as on Shrestha website. On both the platforms, these 2 books are available, right? And in fact, I've used the same book for taking our regular and exam oriented batches and also the YouTube marathon, and this can also be used for your preparation. So absolutely, as well as the time of revision. That's the whole agenda behind these books. Now guys, now for the first time ever, I am coming up with 2 things. One is called as library of adjustments, the other one is called as DB questions, the day before exam questions. What are they? Now I told you, right? So in our class, I use our materials. In this, the solved question bank, right? Once we finish every single question, I dictate the nature of adjustments, right? What this question actually deals with. So those who have attended my lectures, you guys know this. For those who have not, so this is something that I dictate during the lectures. Now I have asked one of my students to actually compile this and send it to me. So she has sent it. Now this library of adjustment, I call this as the library of adjustment. This library of adjustment, right? Now I'm uploading it on our website. This is once again available on both Costwin website as well as on Shrestha website, right? You can download this and utilize it. So here, this clearly indicates what are all the nature of adjustments behind every single sum that we did in the classroom. Literally, we have covered all the questions, right? Except for some similar questions which I would have given for homework. Predominantly, this covers all the questions, right? And most importantly, now I have also compiled something called as DBE questions. What is it called as? Day before exam question. These are must visit questions the day before your exam. One day before your exam, definitely you should spend time on these questions. Such is the importance. Now sir, is this a prediction like tomorrow in exam it will come? No, nothing like that. Now here, these day before exam questions are handpicked by me, right? Either because these questions are unique or because they are super comprehensive. These are a must visit question. Basically, these questions are either important from an exam perspective, or if you revise this question, it can cover some 2-3 different concepts across different chapters or within a chapter also, which means a must visit or a never miss question, right? These I have compiled separately and I have made it as DBE questions. These two are things which are now available for everyone, right? So earlier I used to dictate, I mean even now I used to dictate it during our regular and exam oriented batches. I've compiled it together and I'm making it available for the benefit of the entire students fraternity, which will be extremely useful, before they revise during their exams, right guys? Now these are the resources which you should be using, right, for your revision. Now let me come to the core part. Sir, how do I use this 25 hours to actually get a coverage of 45 plus marks? Now guys, this is a time tested strategy, and now this strategy is also in line with our 3/4 strategy, or our our exemption strategy. But I have made a slight change for your last minute preparation. I've just made a slight tinkering. What is this? Now let me give you guys a simple realistic plan. First, I want you to take ratio analysis chapter, slightly a small chapter, not much of complications, but a little bit of computations. And guys, all the formulas in this chapter have been neatly presented in our concept decoder book. You can find it there. Of course, the sums you can do it from our solved question bank. Now, on an average, this chapter gets tested for about 5 marks. Now, if you spend 3 solid hours in this chapter, you will be able to complete it, right? Now definitely do these the unique questions, that is the day before exam questions, are a never miss, should be done for sure, right? Definitely revisit those sums, right? Next, once you finish this chapter, go to dividend decisions. Another very, very small chapter, nothing great in this chapter. Literally you can cover it in just about 2 hours. That's about it. Now if you've attended my lectures and if you're having the running notes along with library of adjustments and all, guys, this chapter you can easily finish it about half an hour. That's all it takes. This chapter is not big. Now sir, why are you asking us to do these 2 chapters first? Because now guys, these 2 chapters are relatively smaller and easier, and it gives a coverage of close to about 10 marks, right? Roughly about 10 marks, not exactly, maybe about 8 marks. At times it came for 12 marks. So I've averaged out. That's about it, right? Now it gives you tremendous level of confidence. The first 10 marks are sorted for you. Next, go to the 3 heavyweights. One is cost of capital. Cost of capital, again, right, is not that complicated. Many students actually find this chapter a little easier. I mean, definitely not very difficult. So this chapter is something that you can do. It gets a coverage of about 8 marks, right? And you can it overall, you can spend about 4 hours in this particular chapter. Spend 4 hours and this chapter is sorted. Next, go to leverage. I think of all the chapters, many students love this particular chapter because it doesn't have the concept of time value of money and too many complicated calculations. So yes, leverage is 7 marks, spend 3 hours. That's about it. Sort it. Next, go to capital structure. Now, in this particular chapter, as per our, I have, as per our concept decoder, and of course, I have segregated this particular chapter into 4 segments. Out of that, the fourth segment is called as capital structure theories. It also has a concept called arbitrage. This is where generally students struggle a bit, right? So maybe in this chapter, the fourth segment could take a little bit of time. So I've given a total of about 4 hours. Out of this 4 hours, I think about 2.5 hours will go exclusively for the fourth segment alone. But once you are through here, another 7 marks is there in your pocket. Now, once these chapters are done, then go to the last 2 heavyweights. Now go to investment decisions. Investment decisions is a big chapter. I am not denying it. I've given it about 5 hours here, right? So it carries a weightage of roughly about 10 marks. But guys, it is 100% possible. This chapter is 100% possible. Especially focus on sums relating to replacement decisions, where you have to calculate incremental NPV or total NPV, whatever is the approach, right? And I've also given a few questions where if WDV is followed as per income tax, what should you do? If SLM is followed as per income tax, what do you do? Block of asset concept, the tax shield on depreciation, all these things, right? Just quickly just go through these areas of adjustments, and those day before exam questions, try to solve it. You're sorted, you're good to go, right? And then finally, this working capital chapter management is a biggest chapter of all. Now here what I would do is first prioritize on 2 units. The first unit, which deals with working capital cycle, and then go to receivables management, especially give more importance to the concept called factoring, right? These 2 units you first do. Then if you have time, the remaining units you can do. Cash and treasury management is there. It's it's not that big, but it could take a little bit of time. So once you finish these 2, if you still have time, maybe you can go ahead and do it. Conservatively, I've given 6 marks because I've just taken 2 topics from this particular chapter. I've not taken the full chapter. Conservatively, I've given 6, but overall this chapter as a whole gets tested for 10 marks. I assume generally it comes only from these 2 topics, but still I'm being extremely conservative here. Now this gives you a total weightage of 48 marks. By the way, guys, your FM component gets printed for a total of I think 62 marks, right? It gets printed for about 62 marks, right? This includes the theory component as well, the last question, right? Now what I want you to do is complete theory along with numerical problems. Then and there, for every chapter, at the back of every chapter in the concept decoder book, I've given core theory topics. Do it. Apart from this, you have 2 theory chapters, right? Now I'm not asking you to ignore it. I'm asking you to maybe do it towards the end, because see, if you are keeping some big chapters towards the end, pressure gets built up. Whereas if you're doing a theory chapter towards the end, then yes, you will be able to do it. Please do theory, right? So there are 2 topics there. So your types of financing and scope and objectives of financial management, definitely do that. Take our concept decoder book, just quickly give it a glance, and that's about it. Get the feel that you know it, and definitely you will be able to handle it, right? The other areas, based on the conceptual learning, you will be able to handle some theory here and there. So that is more than sufficient, right? So now guys, if you do it this way, now if you see, these first 2 chapters that I've given here are extremely small. Gives a coverage of about 10 marks here, right? And 2 more chapters. Now what happens, these 2 put together gives a coverage of total of 25 marks. Out of the 50 mark FM component, 50% is sorted. That's about it. Now whatever you do from now on, you get an additional mark. That's about it, guys. Now if you keep it this way in a layered manner, there is no way you will bog down with fear, right? I want you all to have this full confidence, and I've literally broken it down. This is all it takes. In case you need any help in any chapter, go watch my YouTube marathon. It's there free of cost. All the chapters, all the practical chapters are there. Just go do it. All the resources are available for you, right? And on top of it, right now I'm also making this library of adjustments and day before exam questions available for you. Guys, what more do you want? I want you all to make the best use of the resources available right now, right? Now guys, if not for you, who will pass? You guys are giving your level best, and I am sure that you will come up with flying colors, right? On that note, I'm signing off in this video. I will meet you all in CA final. Bye bye.